Hey everybody, happy Sunday. I hope y'all beautiful people doing all right today. Um, I was like the last two videos, and when I like first got introduced to my new YouTube family, um, the first two videos I was really just like winging it and just speaking from my heart, and I'm gonna do the same thing today. But I thought it'd be important to take some of the things that I may know. And whether I'm wrong or right, I think we all need to learn how to chop up the information. Um, and I would like, in the comment section, maybe y'all can tell me, where I can get more information or what, exchanging, um, exchanging thoughts. So what I'm here to talk about today is the deeper breakdown, and maybe I'll go off on another tangent, but a deeper breakdown of the go along, get along game. I think it's really important that we understand that Kwame is doing his job by mentioning certain things, but I think to go into depth about these things is important. And the go along, get along game thing, I don't even think I'm gonna be able to touch on most of it today, but it's deep. So, um, to actually, I do got notes on the screen here that I wanted to touch on. I was thinking about this last night, and I wanted to come at y'all correct. Um, the go along, get along gang, it actually means to be famous. And I think that we all can't, I'm gonna tell y'all flat out. Well, I would say we all can't separate that, but I'm gonna tell y'all flat out. I tell my kids off the dribble, if y'all wanna be famous, if y'all want like stardom and all that, I have to disown you. I don't want to be the parent. Y'all love y'all mom a lot. Y'all gonna kill me first. Y'all gonna sacrifice me first. Nah. I see how much y'all love y'all mom. Nah, y'all get famous. Daddy gotta disown you. I can't. And I'm being real. My kids know I really truly mean that, because we have to understand that to go along, get along means to be famous. Once you cross that threshold, into their world, some people say Hollywood, Hollyweird. Some people say once you make over $15 million, they come knocking, or the Illuminati. Or I mean, it's a lot of different avenues. But a lot of our men, because of this go along, get along, a lot of our men have been molested, raped. A lot of our women have been even worse. I don't even know how worse you can get. But as adults in this go along, get along gang, can we understand that people have been sexually, like physically beat up, mentally put on drugs? I'm just in the beginning of what I'm trying to say. I'm saying, can we accept that this is the framework of the go along, get along gang? I'm going to get back to my list, but one thing I do want to touch on is y'all look at the direct disregard that Boyce, especially Boyce Watkins, because he's the one doing the most talking, the direct disregard they want to have for everything this man is saying. It's bizarre. That's not, I mean, come on, y'all, help me out. That's terrifying. That is absolutely terrifying that another black man is listening to Kwame Brown, and the angle that he decided to take. You know how many Boyce Watkins there are, for real? That is absolutely terrifying. It is nightmarish. It is horror filmish that we're talking about people of our hue, of our skin tone, of our plight. And they have somehow been circumvented. They have been reprogrammed to not give a flying fucking fuck. And they're everywhere. This is the go along, get along game. The total disregard for us needing coding, us needing trade schools. It's what they're about. Kwame Brown cannot say the boule, I can. He cannot say the demoule, I can. The Prince Hall Masons, I can. The complete, so what is your mission if your mission is to completely disregard everything that is right? Because that is Satanism. That is what's up must be down, what is right must be wrong. And we need to see that. We need to see this demonic shit going on. Why won't we? If Kwame is speaking right, y'all, and Boyce is going from up to down, what are we dealing with? Are we going to address what the go along, get along gang is? I started off by saying to be in the go along, get along gang, you got to have some kind of, you're trying to chase some kind of fame or recognition. I said in my last video, there's a lot of people who sell you they know something, they've never done it before, and they sell to you how to do it so that you can actually be the one to go out and take the action off from information from a person that's never done the fucking action. What is the go along, get along gang? Why are they doing what they're doing? What is their end goal? Because these are the people that have been entertaining us, have been giving us our music. They have been rocking us to sleep. Why? It's not just to give us crack in our neighborhoods anymore. It's not just to disenfranchise us. And like I said in my reparations video that's on this channel, we are the reparations for the other people who came into this country, didn't have shit. They gave them food stamps, welfare, and our asses, the black people. That's why in every neighborhood, there's a Chinese store, Asian store, an African store, Indian store, because we were given to them. Our money goes into their neighborhoods. Our food stamps, child support, a regular income, SSI, disability, our money goes into every time we spend $1, black people, it will never be regenerated to a black. It goes into another neighborhood, even so deeply, even into another country, because they ship this money back home. Anyway. What is the go along, get along gang? These are the men who in their adulthood to be famous would have sex with another man for fame. Never done it even before, not even homosexual. We're talking about integrity, for money, for fame. These are the same people that will have family members murdered for fame. These are the people who will do all kind of ritualistic things, abominable things against the Creator, from down to up again. Anything that's, you're going to invert the cross. What's inverting the cross? If you're going to invert everything that Kwame Brown is saying, if Kwame is going up or Kwame is going left and you're trying to pull right, or he's going up and you're trying to pull it down, what are you doing but demonetizing everything that he's saying? can we see deeper what Boyce Watkins is? He compared Kwame Brown. Let me show y'all my ugly bald head. He compared Kwame Brown to Jim fucking Jones. Some of y'all say, nigga, you better put that hat back on with that big ass head. Okay, y'all. He compared Kwame Brown to Jim Jones. Jim Jones led people down a road of suicide and murder and killing their kids, and then to counter that, let me just simply counter that by saying what Kwame said. These people have never given us an avenue to make money off of anything they've done. They've been doing it for 20 years, 25, 30 years. This man shows up. Look at me. Look at me. I'm here talking. I have a reason to talk to y'all. I have a reason to talk to y'all about the things that I know. I'm 30. I'll be 37. I have reason to talk to y'all about I know because of Kwame. I've always been awake. But off this man, not standing on his shoulders, but off this man's back, off his courage, off his sheer will to be regular to us and not be Kwame Brown. Well, yeah, you call me a bust, but I'm rich. Man of the people. Man of the people. A real Charlemagne the God, Kwame the God. I know he probably wouldn't appreciate that, but gods speak like gods. We got to understand what they are. You know, people say, I got to give somebody flowers while they're around. Do y'all know what we're witnessing? Another thing, Kwame said, yeah, you gotta acquiesce and capitulate to your employer, right? But see, that's way different. I touched on that to say that yeah, that's true. Sure, I'm employed. I got a regular job like y'all, you know. But there's a way deeper part to having to capitulate where these people are. Having to capitulate with rape of anything. Y'all understand the abominations, the defiling of anything, the desecration of anything. It is not disturbing to y'all that no one will talk about any one positive point that Kwame made. We're talking about our world. We're talking about our country. And we're talking about the people who disseminate the information in it, who gives you entertainment, who gives you knowledge. This is what we're talking about. And these same people who've been in front of you before Kwame, they've been in front of you, and Kwame has proven they have nothing to offer you but a poisonous fucking seed to plant in here to grow into an infestation so that Boyce Watkins and people like him can have followers. And you know what it is? This is, Kwame says pandering. I say simping out, right? You're simping out. You're simping out to anything. This is another thing too. It's what they're doing. What they're doing is a trust fall into the devil's arms. I'm going to put my arms open and fall back and pander into anything that I can get my mucky bucky fucking disgusting muck of a fucking soul into. It's like a trust fall into Satan's arms. I'm all right, baby. I'm just talking to the camera, baby. That's what that is. How is it not? That you're not touching on anything righteous, anything right. You just want to deal with and stay inside of whatever's unholy. And then, at the very least, If these people were real, y'all help me out. If these people were real and genuine in any kind of way, you look at Mr. Kwame Brown. Kwame came into this defending himself. Some of us made videos defending him and this. We just talk about basketball. Some of us just made videos posting how dope his game was, you know, and at the very least how not bad it was. Like, let's just like, he wasn't even a role player. He was a fucking starting center in the league for like forever. But some of us just defended him. I'm going somewhere with this. Watch this. Kwame came into this defending himself, and some of us thought he needed defending as well. Some of us thought, who this nigga? What the fuck he talking about? Let's see who is this? He was in the league. Let's see what he talking about. I talked to people, and being real, didn't know who the hell Kwame Brown was. But a lot of people don't watch basketball either. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of us know who Kwame Brown is and didn't know who Kwame Brown was because they always talked about him. They always joked about the fucking man. They always had something to say about the man. So Kwame came into this defending himself, and then we saw, that's why I'm here, that's what I'm talking for. None of these people decided to defend themselves. At least defend you not doing anything for us for 25 years. You won't talk to any of his fucking talk. You are so satanic. And your soul is so mucked up and fucked up that you won't even speak to defending yourself. Let's forget about what's coming out of Kwame Brown's mouth. Trade schools, have to say it again. Coding, recreational centers, and just more shit for our children to be smart and more powerful and more into. No. Float on up, children. Let's go. Let's win. That's what he's talking about for the children. From probably 21 on down, 24 and on down. Those are our children. If you're a parent, you won't speak to that, but you won't even defend yourself. You won't even. I got receipts. Not. Yeah, fuck that. This is deep. Yeah, I got receipts. I donated to charity. This is my 401 tax, 401 KO 1204 917 letter. This is where I was donated this, because for some reason Kwame doing that. All Kwame talk about sometimes is the finances and the only super chats and the. That's all Kwame talks about. Yeah, everybody talking about my money. I ain't even touched it. He was telling you how he trying to learn how to get the money to do something with. He like the people's accountant for Kwame Brown's movement. He literally is vocal as hell about finances. Yep, I didn't know how to do this. Somebody came and taught me how to get the money, and I was getting it wrong and doing this, and now y'all can send it here. Like, he's not trying to charlatan us. He's Charlemagne. Charlemagne. Fuck out of here. Kwame Brown is one of the first openly black people generating money and putting it back into the black community unapologetically. Got it right again. And with receipts. Not like, oh, I was a silent donator. Jay-Z. That bullshit. Oh, I was there. I don't talk about what I do. People fucking kill me, man. They don't talk about what they do. Shit, when we grew up, when we got rec centers and all that shit in our neighborhood before they closed them down and stopped funding them, they were named after people from our neighborhoods. Our people from our neighborhoods put their name on shit. What's so fucked up about y'all? Y'all talking about y'all silent donators and, oh, I done gave back to the people. Where? Never. Bullshit. My rec centers have a neighborhood hero name on that motherfucker. The Smith Center, the whatever rec center, some Smith Center. Smith Center around the corner from him. People from our neighborhood, our heroes put their name on shit. A street's named after them. I silently donate. Pam, give another 75 cents to the children. Fucking ducks. To go along to get along means you gotta disregard your soul in this life. You gotta disregard innate feeling. My favorite example to give about innate feeling is two things. You don't tell your heart to beat or yourself to breathe. It's innate. It happens. It's just gonna do it. And if you stole a nickel out of someone's purse from the age of like 3 or 4 on, you don't feel right doing it. And if you felt right doing it, you wouldn't look around doing it. You wouldn't have to steal. Because then that means you're a psychopath. If you just walk up, take somebody else's shit, go, thank you, and walk off. You're a fucking narcissistic psychopath with no feeling. But if you take something from somebody, you don't feel right doing that. I don't care what circumstance. You could be starving and trying to take care of your family and the last piece of bread. You still ain't gonna feel good. You'll do it. I'd do it. Take care of my goddamn family. But that's... Get back to my notes because I'm watching Kwame, but... I killed the notes. I was all up in them. But I want y'all to think about these people and them never defending themselves, at the least. That's how demonic and how sick this shit is. It's not a go along, get along game. This is the rock us to sleep game. This is the steal the baby out the fucking crib game. Not your money. They want your children, they want their souls, their blood, their intestines, their brains. This shit is not a fucking game. This ain't a drill. This is not a fucking drill. And it's about to get fucking worse because of Kwame. We need to be ready. You say because of Kwame, what the fuck you think they gonna let us get real? You think they gonna let us do this? You're stupid then. Get you, your family together, prepared, and right. Because right is not in control. What is inverting things is in control. What's inverting things is in control. So you get right. They don't let truth live. They don't let truth lie. You watch their movies, you watch their Hollywood, you watch their Terminators, you watch their Independence Days, you watch their... They want to cook this shit. They waiting on a moment. They close down the grid. They'll give you fake snow. They want to cook this shit. Because the finances, the international bankers is not gaining anymore from us. The Chinese is producing everything because we don't let me really get to. I will make other videos. I'm not going to cook it all in one pot. But don't think we dumb over here. Get your shit together. I love y'all more than any motherfucking thing on the planet. Once we up, it's stuck.